Hey, what's up, guys? Scrag coming back at ya. Freewheel Friday. Friday freewheel. Anywho, I thought today I would talk about bike maintenance and issues when you're on the bike. Something that has happened to me before when I was out riding was a crash that was the result of me not paying attention to the bike telling me something was wrong. I was just out riding down a trail, and as I'm riding along, I started noticing something felt off. I couldn't quite tell what it was. I was thinking, maybe my headset's loose. Maybe I need to tighten up the quick release on my front wheel. Something was just feeling off. Well, as I was going around a corner, I went from being upright to flying over the handlebars really quickly. And the reason was I was very slowly losing tire pressure in my front tire. And so slow that it wasn't, immediately obvious that I had a flat until I went to go take a turn and the tire just gave out. Rolled right off the rim. So I ended up diving over the handlebars and getting decently banged up, all because I didn't take 10 seconds to stop and check my bike. Now, sometimes problems aren't so obvious, and so it won't happen nearly as quickly as mine did, but it's always a good idea to check. Give your bicycle a pre-ride check. Feel the tires, look at the brake pads. Just a quick once over can save you a considerable amount of pain and suffering. So yeah, pain and suffering. We all want to avoid that, I'm sure. Unless you're one of those masochists out there that just, likes to just have it given to them. You weirdos. But for the most part, it's the simple things that we tend to overlook day to day that wind up building up and causing us major problems. If you squeeze your tire and you notice that it doesn't quite feel the same, check it for some sign of a leak. Spin the tire real quick, look for a thorn or a goat head, depending on where you live. And especially if you notice wobbles or general loose feelings, it's very easy to overlook something for too long and have a catastrophic failure happen at the worst possible time. And that's no good. I'm gonna take it easy today. just grind up the hill. Probably a really common problem that starts to develop, and if you don't take care of right away, only gets worse, is your hubs. If you notice that your wheel wobbles, like it's not because the rim is bent or untrue, but because it's actually loose around the axle, that's your hub. And those do take a little bit of a more bicycle knowledge to adjust properly, but it's a major safety problem that if you don't address, you could have a catastrophic failure at the worst time and go over the handlebars, and possibly a very dangerous situation. More dangerous than a normal crash over the handlebars, of course. But yeah, loose headsets, that's another one. Just riding your bike often, parts are going to start coming loose, and you got to keep them tight. Whether it's because you take it to a shop, or my recommendation is try to find a bicycle collective and learn the tricks to work on your own stuff. That way you don't always have to take your bike to a shop. Anyway, guys, that's it for Freewheel Friday today. Ride safe and take care. I'll see you next time.